Oh, fuck. I gotta do this damn depth chart. Fuck. Shit. He might be on the next OD. Where's the other 90 full speed corner? Oh, there you go. Never mind. Oh, they got Bradley Rubin now? Shit. Alright.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one.
I swear, if they give me a fucking loss, I swear to God, I'm gonna scream. Alright, shit. I'm about to say, don't do that. Shit. Fuck on the ball, man. Nigga 8-41. Trying to lag the niggas out, bro. He must have just started playing. Damn, brother bit the shit out of my tongue. Oh.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Jackson now. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Eagles football, first and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. Here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. In motion left is Watkins. On second down, Swift. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll drop this one off to Swift. Gave a glimpse of his power, but not a whole lot of space. Down at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6. Hurts. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the running game with Swift. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. And the slot man goes in motion left. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Hurts to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That was one I kind of saw coming, Charles. You had a free safety just hanging back there over the middle, waiting, and he saw that ball go in the air, and he jumped on it.
And I don't know why the quarterback didn't see that. That was just your standard cover 3, which means the free safety in the middle of the field, the 2 corners, and they divide the field in thirds. But when you have a free safety with range, like a good center fielder, he can go from side to side and make plays on the football as he did there.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now Hurts changing up the play. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
That was a chance for the breakthrough. He's got a man running free, and you've got to be able to put that on him. But instead, led him too far, incomplete.
Throwing is Hurts. And oh,
damn.
No, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They go play action with Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. And Andrews going to have a Ravens first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jackson. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. To throw is Jackson. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Jackson will throw again. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Hassan Reddick charges in there hard and drops him for a loss of 12 from that outside linebacker position. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. They'll look to throw. Shoves him away. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Throwing is Jackson. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 that time. 2nd and goal. Edwards will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. On first down, Hurts. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. picked off by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw.
What the fuck?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it, and they've run it well here to start the second half. This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
Second down, here's Hurts. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They go play action with Hurts. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. work on positioning the football and helping their team.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end, Andrews. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Jackson's throw complete there to Beckham. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. From the gun, Jackson dumps it off to Edwards. And he gets it down to the 32. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Jackson on first down. It's caught by OBJ. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Off the option, here's Edwards. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Jackson checks this down to Edwards out of the backfield. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Justice Hill, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Watkins in motion left. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game, but I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. It's caught inside the 25. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
It's complete to Brown, right side. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Sidney Brown in on the tackle. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Jackson. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Now Hurts going to move him around. He's back to throw. Pass complete. Goddard. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw. And that's complete to Brown. And some space here. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Here's 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Does he have the distance? He does. It's good.
I'm that fucking nigga.
From the parking lot as time expires.
They call me Clutch Drew,
Eagles
nigga.
Are gonna win the football game.
Come on, man. Stop fucking playing with me, bro.
What a finish in this one, Charles.
Come on, bro.
This group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every
They call me
snap.
Clutch
They
fucking
get the
Drew,
late
nigga.
score, they get the victory, and that flight home,
Come on,
it's
man.
going to be a little sweeter after this one.
I'm like that.
Brandon, just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that
Beautiful
game-winning
2-minute drive, bro.
Big time moment. No one shied away from it. They tuned out the crowd, kept their heads, and executed the way they needed to earn that win.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the
Hell no, I knew I was gonna
men and
make it
women on
down
our
there.
crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.
That adjustment I made when I put Slay on that tight end, I knew that was gonna stop. Let's see if I can find it. Look. I put Slay at the strong. Oh yeah. He was at the strong, so I had a man up on Andrews. Look at it. Fucking bagged. Hell yeah, 57 yards. Come on, bro. Defense wins championships. Don't ever let anybody tell y'all that's not true. Cause they'll fucking lie. And the crazy part about this play right here, he knew where I was going. He knew that Swift was gonna run that rail, and then AJ Brown hit that post. He knew what I was trying to do. Which I'm kind of glad he didn't score. Because that would have given him enough time for him to drive down the field. So I'm kind of glad he didn't score. I could have hit Watkins on that corner route, but I knew AJ Brown was gonna create separation from who was that? Humphrey. Yeah, I knew he was gonna create separation from Humphrey. That was a beautiful 2 minute drive. Like that might have been my best 2 minute drive like ever. The streak continues. Bossy, Bossy halfway done paying off his box combo. That's crazy. I ain't lying. I might go give me some King Saturday. Whew. That was a good game though. I ain't gonna lie. And I got a dub in that CFM earlier too. Yeah. Hell yeah. So I was calm, cool, and collected because I knew I was gonna make something happen. How my boss said it, how Mr. Porkstick said it, I was gonna make it shake. You probably don't know who that is, but yeah. I'm gonna make some shit, goddammit. Shit. Hey, that adjustment played a big part of how I won. Cause if I would have made that adjustment, I would have lost. Some told me make that adjustment because he was gonna try to go to Mark Andrews and show it. I don't know if he tried to because he tried to run out the pocket, but some told me to make an adjustment, and I did. You see, that's what happens when y'all make adjustments. Y'all win. You know, that's the exact same shit that happened the other day. I was playing this Eagles user, kept killing me with this play, man. But he was scoring though. It was like what 14-14, bruh. As soon as I made that adjustment, bam, he lost. I should have streamed that game too, but yeah. And just to let y'all know, I changed my game attack again. Yeah, I need to take that linebacker. Uh, like 80, 85 speed. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, cause Derwin James. Okay. Yeah. Now who had that strong? Okay. Let's see anybody play the game. I didn't really think we was gonna play preseason, but shit, I'll play whatever I can play. Man.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia,
Oh,
PA.
shit.
Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Hey, you see that, huh? If he quit, I'm gonna play it.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Here's Jackson to throw.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
Oh my
He's
God.
on his way.
Ah,
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Brandon, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach right now, because he might be in a little bit of shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, his guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Not a big run on the first play of the drive, but that doesn't necessarily mean it was a bad play. Sometimes you're just trying to settle in, get your guys a little bit of contact, and get things moving.
Yeah. Yeah, it better do that.
63. Try not get it. Alpha. Miami.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this one's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Play action. Here's Hurts.
Oh
To the
my
goal
God.
line, but it's incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
The kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little bit, didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And some room to maneuver. And they work this well upfield across the 45. It was 3rd and short, and they go flying past the marker for a gain of nearly 30 yards. Again, Jackson will keep it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Here's 2nd and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 40. First carry now for Gus Edwards. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there and a first down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot and picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to the 17. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, a run for Hill. And he's brought down. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. They'll run here with Edwards. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Gus Edwards. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Here's Hurts to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Watkins, 79 yards. And the Eagles have retaken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This now a 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And they will be backed up deep. Trouble here as they're going to start this drive at the 6.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Here's 3rd and a few inches. To throw is Jackson. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Jackson now. A swing pass here to Edwards. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That penalty
legal contact. What?
And they move the ball forward.
Whatever.
Now Jackson on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson. A short. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. But it looks like
get up, get up, get up.
Has it. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Hey, let's go.
They go play action with Hurts. Touchdown! Quez Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Duvernay now going to bring it out. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we've got a good NFC matchup in store, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams cut.
Let me put my controller charger. For that bitch down in the middle of the play.
Bring him down just outside of the 15. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And good yardage as he gets this one up to about the 23. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. A quick throw out to Lockett. And Lockett going to pick up a Seahawks first down as he's got it up to the 28-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Returning right back to Lockett. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Check 59, check 59, cover.
They'll try for the first with Walker. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Brought down that time by Nolan Smith.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Smith. He'll find Metcalf. So the completion good for 7 there. And now it's 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Smith. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 33. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. In motion right is Watkins. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now Hurts looking to change the play. Throwing on 2nd down. Hurts. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown.
Shaded underneath.
Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. 71 yards. And the Eagles take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Steps away to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Straight ahead, Walker. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Man in motion left. That's Smith and Jigba. They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Smith. A quick throw there is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Geno now to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 26. Throwing is Smith. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And the Eagles are going to get the football back at their own 17. On first down, Hurts. Man open left side is Brown. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
63, 73, 73, 73.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. DJ Dallas to return it from his end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Look at here, Spunks. I was about to kill his shit. Pause.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Smith and Jigba in motion right. To throw on second down is Smith. Fights through him. It's caught. Lockett. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Now Geno on first down. This complete to Lockett. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Smith. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Now it's Smith. Going right back to Fant. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. To the air again, Smith. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Smith trying to get him to the line quickly with the clock rolling. Now Geno. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. This is Dallas, an inside handoff. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Clock running, and the Seahawks, they're running too, trying to speed up to the line of scrimmage. To throw is Smith. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points of the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
A big play forthcoming. Here's third and goal.
Hey, let's go Wednesday, on Wednesday.
Lockett, the man in motion. Now Smith on third and goal. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown, Seahawks. Tyler Lockett. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This fielded right at the goal line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Play action. Here's Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Hey, Silver. I can hold you. Hey, let's go.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Throwing is Hurts. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught. It's Brown. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. They'll roll him out right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to bring it out. as he's tackled at the 15. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's good for 28 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Hurts. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Brown the motion man right. They run out of the gun with Swift. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Hurts changing up the play. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Right back to Swift again on 2nd down. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football. This red zone is where the Seahawk crowd really makes it tough for an offense to communicate. It's 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Swift. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the 1st down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Dallas now to return it from his end zone. And running with power here. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
He'll fire one downfield for Fant. It got his man complete. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards. On 1st down, Smith. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Lockett the man in motion. Throwing again is Smith. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Lockett, the man in motion.
13X, 13X. Slow ball, slow ball.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
On 4th down, Smith. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it, and the Eagles are going to take over.
I wonder how they can be quitting the game besides closing the app. Because you usually say the connection to your peer has been lost. So I don't know. I'm about to get off. I'm tired. Oh, shit.